Topic for day 3 is what drives your life. You see, everybody is driven by something. Sometimes it is guilt, sometimes it is resentment or anger, sometimes it is fear, materialism, need for approval from people. You see, in all these things, either we are letting our past control our future, or we try to follow the crowd and sometimes we end up getting lost in the crowd. Nothing matters more than knowing God's will for our lives. And nothing can compensate for not knowing it either. When we have a purpose driven life, it brings meaning to our lives. You see, God says, I have good plans for you, not to hurt you, but to give you hope and a good future. When we follow this purpose, it simplifies our lives. It helps us focus. We won't be like gyroscope spinning at a very frantic pace and end up not going anywhere. It is impossible to do everything that people tell us to do because we just have enough time to do God's will on this earth. When we have purpose, it motivates our lives and prepares us for eternity to stand before the judgment seat of God. When we have this purpose, God's God promises us perfect peace when we follow this purpose and trust in Him. Now, the question for us to consider is our family, our friends, people who see us every day, day in and day out. What do they say that you're driven by? And what do you actually want it to be? Have a nice day.